Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my kitchen. Today is going to be a organizing, kind of decluttering of our entire kitchen. I've been wanting to do this for a while, just kind of go through all the stuff we have, including our utensils, pots and pans, plates, anything we really have in these cabinets, and kind of reorganize everything, maybe get rid of some stuff. I thought this would be a fun thing to film. I love organization videos and just definitely wanted to get this done. So I think it'll be interesting to kind of see our current status of the kitchen. I'm gonna go through everything like I said, kind of switch out some stuff, get rid of stuff, and reorganize and make sure that everything that we have in our kitchen are things that we're using regularly and always just looking at to kind of declutter our spaces. So I'm really excited to go through everything. I'm going to give you guys kind of like a tour of what's going on now, the current situation, and then we'll get into kind of pulling things out of drawers and cabinets, going through things section by section, and eliminating some things that we might want to get rid of. First thing I want to do to, set the vibe is light a candle. Same thing like with cleaning, I always like to have a candle burning. This is the all-time favorite Capri Blue Volcano Candle, a classic. And yeah, no, I think we're ready to begin. So our kitchen is definitely in need of a deep clean. I haven't done that yet. I plan to do that after kind of organizing, decluttering and such. We'll actually clean. So the counters are probably a little gross. We definitely need to clean this, but this is kind of an overview of our kitchen currently. This has never been our like dream kitchen. It's basically how it came with the house. And we always thought that maybe we'd renovate or at least like paint the cabinets and stuff. We just haven't done that. It hasn't been like super necessary. So I definitely would make some like different style choices if I could, but we keep what we have and work with it. But I still think we've definitely been able to make it ours and have some cute kind of accessories and definitely still have most of our essentials. And we've never been one to like overbuy and just stack things in these cabinets. So it's not so crazy. This is obviously our fridge. This is not going to be a part of our video today. I mostly just want to go through like what's in our cabinets. Kind of our current inventory. I'm gonna have to get up on a chair for that, but we have like some flower vases and stuff in that first cabinet, so since it's out of reach we don't need to get to it too often. And honestly, this is just the current state of our cabinets. I haven't adjusted anything before this video, so this is real life. But this is our spice cabinet. We have some of our baking dishes and pots and pans lids. I wanted to get spice containers before this video to kind of do a reorganization of these. I've always wanted to do spice containers and just have like, the cute matching bottles and stuff for spices, but I didn't get to do that. And again, I just kind of wanted to go through our like utensils mostly and different things like that before we kind of put things in containers and do that whole part. So this is out of this cabinet. We have our toaster oven and a pepper grinder there. This is a drawer that I definitely want to tackle. This is kind of like all of our miscellaneous utensils in one place. And then we also have a like canister over there, which we kind of use more often. But between here and there, I know we probably have like a lot of utensils that we don't need. So I definitely want to go through those. Our trash cans in this cabinet, it just pulls out. We have our little spoon rest here, some dish towels. We have this little like wooden plank where we keep our salt and pepper, oil and vinegar. So these are of course shakers, and then we have salt and pepper in these little bowls. I think they're from Target. Again, like I said, we have this canister of kind of everyday utensils for cooking. I believe that's from IKEA, and then these are from various places. Our knife block, which we use all the time, from Target, I believe. KitchenAid and rolling pin. You can get KitchenAid anywhere, and I think that's from Crate & Barrel, which I never use a rolling pin, but it's just cute to be on the counter. And I don't use my KitchenAid as much as I would like, actually. This cabinet is for our cups and glasses for the most part. We have some like miscellaneous bottles and stuff at the top. This is pretty organized for the most part. We definitely have a ton of pots and pans. So this top cabinet is kind of the start of those pots. We have some old like Teflon ones that we used to use. We got a stainless steel set from our wedding registry. So I think we're definitely going to go ahead and get rid of all of our Teflon. I also got some new pots and pans in that I want to bring in to this video and show you guys. So I think we'll do a bit of a swap out with a lot of our pots and pans. I just have some punch bowls up there, some nice glass for serving. This cabinet is our plates, bowls, kind of like everyday dishes. We have some jars up at the top, which we use to put like fruit and vegetables in the fridge and kind of snacks that we want to put in canisters. And we also have our waffle maker up there that we never really use. So it just kind of stays up there. Again, this section doesn't really bother me. So that probably won't change much. Right here are our regular utensils. We at least have it organized in one of these like wooden things. So this isn't too bad. Our forks, spoons, knives, some steak knives. We have reusable straws, chopsticks, some like wine cork stuff. And then underneath here are kind of like our main pots and pans, cutting boards. We have a little bit of organization going on here, but it's still a mix match of like stainless steel. I think this is one ceramic pan. We have Teflon. Then we have some plastic cutting boards back there. One is like falling out of the little thing. It's kind of hard to get back in this cabinet, but we keep a lot of the stuff kind of right here. Our colanders, some more cutting boards, and then way back in the back we have like serving dishes and like serving boards, charcuterie boards, which I know we'll keep most of those. So kind of just going through this front part. I think I'm first gonna go through this main utensil drawer as well as the ones that are over there. I'll just kind of compartmentalize everything, see what we have. So I'm gonna start by taking everything out and trying to put it kind of like in the best order that I think. So kind of like miscellaneous over here, some whisks, knives, spoons, spatulas. It's like the gadgets over here. We have a lot of gadgets, I'm realizing. We also have our measuring cups, measuring spoons in that drawer. But again, it's a little bit out of control right now. Okay, so I think I bought this peeler recently and I didn't know if we had one. And apparently we do. So some things I like definitely bought too many of. I think it's when I was like forgetting if we had something, I'd go ahead and pick it up. A frother, I haven't used this in a while. I'm gonna bring over this container that has definitely a lot of wooden spoons since it's kind of like our first grab when we're cooking, as well as some rubber spatulas, which again, I kind of got too many of those recently, especially because we just started cooking on stainless steel and ceramic. We wanted to use kind of like rubber and wooden more than metal. Spoon, spatula, some more tongs. Not too bad. I definitely have way too many of these. I just bought some and I probably shouldn't have. But that's kind of the situation here. I don't think we have a terrible amount of wooden spoons. Looks like all we have. I don't think there's any that were washed. So this isn't as many as I thought we might have. I think in this like all grab kind of thing, but a couple of these. This is what we grab for when we're like cooking pasta. Maybe both of these or maybe just one. We don't usually grab for these. Maybe I'll just put one for now. And then we can kind of have some extra wooden in the drawer. So that's about even. Some in the drawer, some in the container. We definitely not like to grab for our tongs. These are nice because they're rubber on the end. So again, it's not scratching any of your pans with metal. So we might be good to just keep this one thing in here for now. And then maybe keep these in the drawer. This is a knife that's separate from our knife set, but it's still good to have. It's like our other good chopping knife, but that can stay in the drawer. Other things that might need to go in here are like spoons and spatulas. As you can see, I bought this set, all these and this one together. I think I found it at Aldi for like really cheap, so I couldn't resist. But this little one we probably won't need as often, so maybe it's good to have two of these. This black one might be good to hold on to, but can probably go back in the drawer. And some of these spatulas are kind of beat up. Maybe I'll get rid of this because this is kind of old and messed up. But we definitely like having a few. So I definitely like having this like gray color in here. These can kind of match. And I might put both of these spoons. I'm not sure if we need a slotted one. I think I'm gonna put it to the side for now. These are again just extras. These can probably go in the drawer. So I'm gonna start putting all of that over here. The thing is we don't have another flat spatula besides this. The other ones are like slotted. So it might be worth holding on to. See, this is my problem. I'm gonna wanna like hold on to everything. But as long as I know what's happening and like where things are, it's fine. So like this can probably get thrown away because I've never even seen that. We obviously don't use it. I do have some smaller metal ones for like baking or just like bread and like little kind of thing. That can probably stay in the drawer. Whisks we don't reach for often, so I can definitely put these in the drawer. Gonna keep the metal one. I'm not sure if we need both of these. I feel like we can maybe just hold on to this one just because we don't use whisks a lot at all. So I'm gonna put this in the probably going away pile. I'm not sure where these came from. Maybe like I think John's protein. So I'm just gonna keep those over there. I don't think he grabs from them often, clearly. These scissors go in here. I do think it's nice to hold on to two sets of measuring cups. We typically go for these, but I think it's good to have two sets at least. As well as these spoons here. Little rubber basting brush, I'll leave that in the drawer. As well as the scissors, those definitely go in the drawer. This is what I was talking about. I just bought this peeler because I thought it was cute with the like wooden handle. We have this one and we don't really ever peel things. I guess it's not bad to have both just because I already bought this one. I really thought we were going to be getting rid of more. So I might need to reevaluate that. Our only ice cream scoop will keep, apple core, our zester, citrus juicer, kind of like this chopper thing. This is our only like cake thing. It's from Publix. Like I think we got it with a cake. But I feel like this isn't really necessary. I feel like you can just use any kind of like spatula. So I might get rid of that until we can like buy a nice one. Can opener, little cookie scooper thing. This is like a random knife that John used to use a lot, but we have plenty of cutting knives, especially with our knife block. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that over there. Pizza cutter is the only one. And my mom recently got me these like herb scissors. So they're like extra slotted. So these are actually nice to have. It's my only thing. Everything is obviously like plain neutral color, and this is like bright green, but it's really useful. So I think I'm gonna hold on to that, of course. Some wooden salad tongs and our pineapple core. So I think some of the reason we had a lot in this is because there's actually quite a lot that we're holding on to. I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here and I'll see what I can organize there. But I might end up putting some more back in the container. So let's see what we can do over here. I kind of wish I had some more like separation in this, but I guess it's gonna have to do. Some of these are just as like backup, which I feel like I should just get rid of if we're not using them, because then if like I need a new one, I can just go out and buy it. But if I hold on to them, then I don't need to buy them, obviously. So I'm gonna keep these measuring spoons actually way back here with those, and again, I reach for those a little more often, so I'll keep them there. I'm gonna try and go by like things we don't use as much and put them in the back, like our core. I'm gonna use a peeler. I'll probably want to use this one, so that can go in kind of like the extras. This is one of a kind. We'll keep the whisks kind of together, tongs together. I just put the slotted spoon over here because I was thinking we might need it at some point. And I'll probably actually put another set of tongs. These can go back here as kind of extras. And these little metal spatulas, I don't use a ton, so I think I'll put these kind of back. Actually, I'll keep them kind of up here, I think. Maybe laying on top. Again, this isn't gonna be like super organized, but best I can do. We typically don't use that chopper. So I can lay the core over there. I'm gonna go ahead and lay these salad tongs down. And some of these other things like the ice cream scoop, the grater, those can all kind of stay in the back here. We do kind of grab for our like can opener, pizza cutter, juicer, all that can kind of stay in the front, along with our scissors. Maybe I'll put those over in this corner. I'm not sure what this is. I missed this. Oh, it's a thermometer, I guess. We never used that. I didn't even know that was there. I think the whisks can go in this way. Again, we're never really grabbing for those. And these are kind of our miscellaneous that we still use this kind of utensil a lot, but we just have some over there. So if we need them, maybe I'll just honestly lay them right on top in the front. So again, super chaotic, I know. So I think I'm actually gonna do this. So that's more like the things we don't grab all the time. And then I can maybe lay these down in the front. Again, these gadgets can kind of stay. I feel like these whisks are gonna be a problem. Yeah, they are. So I'm just gonna make some room down here. So again, this is definitely kind of chaotic. Doesn't really look more organized, but I know better what's in here. And also what's over there is stuff that we regularly use. And this can shut great. And I think I want to go ahead and get down all our pots and pans next. Because again, we kind of just have a bunch of different sets that I feel like don't even make sense. And I don't know where all of them go to. So I really want to match these up. Like there's no reason we should have that many lids. But we also have so many pots that I'm like confused. We definitely want to keep our nice stainless steel set, which I know some of these lids go to these. I don't know what this one. It looks like the handles are the same, but I feel like this is too big. I think it's just two different kinds of lids. I'm not sure if we need two lids, but I feel like I want to keep that set together. This one's for this one, and this is for this one. Maybe this to something totally different. Oh, I think because we have a pan that goes with this. I'll figure that out, but these are a set here that we definitely want to use. These are like Teflon pots, which again I really want to try and move away from. This isn't a bad set. These are definitely the ones we reach for instead of these, even though this is Tefal, but I don't think we got these with this. I think this can definitely go away. If we need another pot, we're usually going for this little one just for like rice or something. So I'm wondering if we can even get rid of the big one. Sometimes we'll do the medium one for like pasta, but I really, again, want to start using stainless steel. This little saucepan one can probably go because we have this one here as well as this pot. I think these are just like really old kind of ones that we had. So I think it might be good to get rid of these. For now, I'm going to keep this set as well, which I think we have all of the lids to. Should be these, just in case to have another set. And these have to go with those, I'm assuming. So these lids I'm sure we don't need. I'm gonna keep these over here and bring out our pans. So this is our pan situation. Now it makes sense because I think this is for this or the other one. Yeah, this definitely will work for this one. So that's a part of that stainless steel set we got, as well as our 2 pans that we've been cooking on. Definitely want to keep those. And then we have that set of Teflon, which again, these were like our kind of go-to pans, but we're really wanting to change it up. These are still a good set, but I'm gonna keep all of that together. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get rid of those after this new set I just got. This is like one, I think it's ceramic, one pan that we have from like Home Goods or something. And we've loved this. So the ceramic has been really great. I really like that even more than the stainless and definitely more than the Teflon. So the new pots and pans that we got are actually ceramic, and I think that's gonna help replace a lot of that without being fully stainless steel. I think we'll hold on to that, but pretty sure those Teflon ones are gonna go. So that brings us to the exciting part of this video, which is unboxing our new pots and pans from Caraway. I'm so excited to open these up. I've heard such great things about this brand, so I was so excited when they wanted to send us some products. And it was perfect timing because, like I said, I've been really wanting to switch out our pots and pans. Something safer, better. These are, again, ceramic. They're 100% non-toxic, where, again, there's a lot of like the other non-stick pans. Those pieces break off into your food and it's just not good for you overall. So happy to switch out some of our stuff with these new pots and pans. So definitely want to do a little unboxing, go through everything that I got with this set. So if you're interested in trying out Caraway, you can actually use the link in my description and get a 10% off discount. This runs from June 22nd to July 5th. I highly recommend trying them out because, again, they're offering kind of what everyone is looking for right now. Safe cookware, aesthetic cookware. I'm so excited because this set is like the perfect color. So if you want to get 10% off your order, use the link in my description and that will automatically be applied to your purchase. Let's go ahead and open it up. I'm so excited again to check out these pieces. And this is their regular like hero set that has kind of everything in here. There's a Dutch oven, a saucepan, a saute pan, and a frying pan. There's so many colors to choose from. I was between the cream and I think the white and gold. I ended up going with the cream. I just thought the aesthetic was so cute. The neutrals, everything, which already matches our stuff that we currently have in our kitchen. So this is just some of the stuff that it comes with. It looks like this might be the organizer, which is awesome. This comes included in the set. It comes with a little cleaning eraser, some care instructions, the manual and such. And yeah, this is awesome. The fact that it comes with the organizers, again, in that kind of like neutral matching color. Be able to separate them off like this and hold all of the different pots and pans. Oh, I think these are actually sticking together magnetically. That is really cool. I didn't expect it to do that. So that's really awesome that you can kind of stick these together, have them organized in your cabinet, and put everything in its right place. Yeah, I just put the whole thing together, and it looks like it only sticks with like the certain piece it's supposed to be next to. So that is really awesome. I'm excited. So this is the Dutch oven. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Definitely that really pretty cream color. Again, fully ceramic, so you can tell the quality is really great. The good thing about these I'm excited for is they're supposed to like cook as good as stainless steel, but they're not as hard to clean, which is like the worst part about stainless steel. So I cannot wait to try them out. I'm gonna start stacking them kind of over here while I take everything out. Everything is organized really well in here too. This is the saucepan, great size. This is definitely that perfect in between that we're usually looking for, like a medium sized pan. And I think the lids are in this flat box over here. Here is the saute pan, which this is gonna be awesome. I love when it has like the raised edge like that. That's similar to the one we have from like Home Goods. So I think this is gonna be our new go-to for sure. So versatile, and it's a good size again. I'm so excited, you guys. This color is like exactly what I would have wanted. This is the frying pan. So again, still kind of like that medium size, that really nice ceramic. And then of course, this is what the inside of these pans look like. So that's really exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and move this box over and get these lids out. Oh, and it's also showing lid holder hooks. Don't forget your hooks when you hang up your lids. Oh, that's so nice. So this also comes with great organization too. I had no idea it would come with this like nice sturdy hanger for the lids. So this is like a nice fabric. It has the little caraway tag. That is so nice. Oh my gosh. So that's amazing to be able to store them that way. And yeah, to be able to use these little hooks to stick them up. So we'll go ahead and take off these. Everything is so well packaged. The quality is just definitely there. Very thin, but definitely sturdy and sleek. These are just seriously beautiful. Like these look so high end, really just like elevating our kitchen stuff for sure. Looking at this now, it is like no question that we're getting rid of all those old pots and pans. I think we're definitely gonna stick with our stainless steel, and this new addition is perfect for our kitchen. So already I definitely recommend these. Again, if you use the link in my description, you get a 10% discount through July 5th. Definitely check them out because again, I hear such great things about Caraway and I'm so excited to start using their products. So after all that, I'm gonna go ahead and organize our pots again. So again, keeping those stainless steel, we'll probably still stack these as we do. And I think these two are for the pots, for the Caraway ones. So that fits perfectly in our cabinet. I'm gonna go ahead and slide this one in here and this one in here. Oh my gosh, it is so nice having this. I think this should close. Perfect fit. So nice having those, and the fact that you can detach them and keep, like we like to keep our pans separate from our pots, that's very exciting because that's the perfect setup. And I'm wondering lid wise what we want to do. So it's nice having some of them over there for kind of like easy access. So maybe I'll try and stack these stainless ones kind of where they were. It's a little bit chaotic, but it works. And I think we might actually hang these in our pantry for the Caraway lids. So I'm gonna leave them in the organizer for now. And I think if anything, we might hold on to these smaller pots just in case, but we really are not gonna be reaching for those. So I can keep them way back there. I think with the lids also. Yeah, so it looks beautiful for our pots. Perfect. And then we have our lids there. I think we can officially get rid of this one too. Before I do our pan organization, I'm gonna pull out some of these other things just to make sure we're organizing how we want. And I might look at these in conjunction with our ones that are up there. We had a few baking dishes in that other cabinet, so we can kind of evaluate the cookie sheets like all together. And we do have a couple of these racks, so we can probably use these for like our existing pans. And of course, gonna use our new Caraway ones. So let me go ahead and just take all of this out. Yeah, we have these like flat plastic cutting boards, which are actually nice for kind of like quick things. And that rack was holding those. Again, all of our like serving plates in the back, I'm gonna keep back there. Some of our colanders, which we actually mainly use this one. I wonder if it's worth having all three of these. We never really reach for this plastic one. So this is something we can actually maybe get rid of. I mean, maybe it's good to have a plastic one on hand in case for some reason I don't ever see us not wanting to use the metal, but I think this probably might be okay to get rid of, so I'm going to keep it aside for now. Our more main cutting boards, we have a nice wooden one, another plastic one here. And the only other thing back there are our cast iron skillets, which we usually just keep in the back along with our wok. I definitely want to hold on to the cast iron, even though we never use them, and I think because they're so far back there, we never grab for them. But there's just not as much room to kind of see and use those. We might now with this little bit more organization, but I think we'll always kind of reach for these, and that's for kind of like special occasion stuff. So I don't want to get rid of them, but I think I'll just leave them back there for now. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this down a little. We also have our griddle back there, which we do take out every so often. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Caraway. These seem so thin, but then they fit perfectly, so it's definitely a good like space saver for sure. So heavy too, so it's like nice heavy duty. I'm gonna throw those in here and stick the handles up. I think we're really gonna have the room to actually bring those cast irons up. So these are our cast irons. We have a tiny one, a kind of medium-sized one, and then a good size bigger one. And you can't really see, but I had the room to push those in the back with our other pans just so we can see it a bit better. And I think I can stuff the wok back there as well. The wok is definitely bigger, so that's staying in the back. I think I'm gonna start by putting another organizer next to our Caraway and start doing our stainless steel. So this saute pan's a little bigger, so I think I need to stack that. these will fit. Actually, this other ceramic is too big, so I might actually push this all out a bit. I thought we'd maybe hold on to like 1 or 2 of these just for, you know, safekeeping, but I honestly might just get rid of them. I feel like we're totally set. I'm gonna leave them out for now and maybe just debate that a little bit more. But if we do, we'd only keep 2, and there's enough room in that organizer there. So this organizer can go back where it was, and we can keep our little cutting boards there. We do like to have these in the front because we kind of grab them more often. Our colanders can also kind of stick back where they were. I stuck 1 colander back in our wok, and this is our most used one, so I'll leave that up here in the front. And that looks perfect. Again, I'm going to debate these with the other cookie sheets because these are kind of old. So I think the other ones are better. And here's a look at that. It looks so nice having that other ceramic pan there, the 2 caraway ones, and our stainless steel. I do have the one stainless saute pan up there, and yeah, the rest of our organization. Looks really good. We still have some room if we need it. So again, I need a chair to get down this stuff. But for the most part, I think we'll keep everything that we have up there. We have a cooling rack that I'm not going to take down because that's our only one. So it's definitely staying. I think really just debating some of these cookie sheets though, because we have a lot. So this is our nice baking set that we got for our wedding. We have cake pans that we'll definitely keep. Loaf pan, bread pan, bigger cake pan here. So these I think we'll definitely keep, as well as a muffin tin. And we have some of these like plastic liner, rubber kind of things instead of like parchment paper. And it's funny that we always grab for these like really old, nasty cookie sheets, but we probably should just get rid of some of these. I don't think we're ever gonna need that many, and it keeps us from grabbing these nice ones. So I think just because they're up there, we don't get them as much. So maybe I'll make some room in here for some of these nice ones. And we might just keep another one on hand if we need it. This one's nice because it's big, but I think we should be set with maybe these 3. I think I'll keep out the other 2 to debate again, but I don't see us needing more than 3, maybe 4 cookie sheets, maybe just really 1. But these are just so gross, which I know these still work and last forever. When my husband gets here, I'll have him decide because I know he's probably gonna have opinions about all of this because he likes to use like stuff like this. So maybe let me see if I can fit some of these in here. So we have the 1, and then we'll keep 2 with the baking set. So what I did is I actually put those kind of back where they were for the cookie sheets, and I shifted everything over a bit. And then if we decide to add some of the other ones back in, we can do that. So now that those are set, I'm gonna go through some of our cups and kind of plates and stuff, which again, this is like, we keep this pretty stable. It's like we don't have a bunch of excess cups. We definitely use glasses the most. We have some wine glasses, shot glasses, which we have some more on our bar cart, like whiskey glasses. These are our only kind of like plastic cups, John's Ravens cups, so we like to have those on hand. I might get a chair real quick and look at that top section because that's the only one I could see maybe needing some adjustment. We typically like to put our milk in these. We haven't done it in a while, but definitely holding on to that. Some Starbucks reusable tumblers. Our dog's water bottle. I have this little kind of tumbler thing from my wedding, my bridesmaids. And we have some like miscellaneous kind of bottles. I'm gonna check with John if he wants both of these because this is something we've had forever. And I think we got this to kind of replace it. So I don't think we need this one necessarily, unless he still wants it. I'm not sure how often he uses this because we have like our hydro flasks and stuff and Yetis. So I'm gonna ask him if he still wants this from his old job. We have a couple mason jars, just good for extra. Our champagne glasses from our wedding. And this is another random water bottle that we just don't use these, so I don't know if we need them. We have an extra oil and vinegar bottle, but we have those right now, so we'll still hold on to that. I don't really ever use this, but I definitely want to keep it for memories. We'll for sure keep at least one of these. Again, this was not something crazy that we really needed to go through, but it doesn't hurt to do so. So I think we'll be safe to get rid of those other bottles, but I'm gonna check with John since they're technically for him. For plates, I also think we're generally fine. We have like our regular plates, small plates. They're just like from IKEA that we've had probably since college, that they're definitely not the best, but they do the job. We have bowls, cute little rice bowls that I think my mom got me for something, just some different shaped bowls. We have little glass dipping bowls back here of all different shapes and sizes. These are a little bit bigger. And these I really like for like olive oil for like dipping and stuff. So I'm gonna hold on to all of those. Again, this doesn't really need a lot. We like to keep all these jars up here. We have various kind of jars like this. We have some plastic containers, and we definitely want to keep those for, again, any kind of like fruits and vegetables and snacks we like to put. So that's just kind of where we hold them all. I think one day when I redo my pantry, I'll kind of take those out and look at them because we have some in the pantry as well, and we'll probably just eliminate those. And again, our waffle maker can stay where it's at. Regular utensils I also think are pretty much fine. Again, we're keeping our knife block, so that's where we use a lot of our knives. But we do have this other set of steak knives that sometimes we'll use. Not sure if we need this kind of random knife. I'm gonna keep this out. We do have a couple utensils that are like mix matched. It looks like all of our knives are the same. Again, also from IKEA. It's just like those basic sets. But like, see, this spoon is actually different and it always bothers me. So this might be a chance to kind of go through those. So we have like big spoons, little tiny spoons, and then these like medium size. But I feel like we run out of spoons a lot, so I feel like we should keep these. That's not as bad, but there's one fork in here that's just a total not matched to anything, so we might get rid of that just because it bothers me. It's this one. It looks totally different. It has like these ridges instead of like the smooth. So this might be my opportunity. Oh, there's another one. I didn't even know that. These two. I think because these were John's like 4 total utensils he had in college. These forks and the 2 spoons. So I think that's where this came from. The forks really bother me for some reason and I never use them. I would really love if we could keep the utensils like this, like really separate them by the size, but it never ends up that way. All these straws, it's funny, we kind of combine our straws and chopsticks, but then we have a bunch of like paper chopsticks and straws over here. So if we ever want just like throwaway ones, we have a couple, but I think it's fine to generally keep these together. If I were to just do the straws and put the chopsticks on the side, so we have like our metal straws and glass straws, and also some plastic ones like that. And then I would want to put all of these chopsticks over here, which might make sense just because those are all chopsticks, but they're all kind of stuck in this corner. I don't know why we have so many chopsticks, but we actually kind of use them a lot. And again, these are actually some like charcuterie utensils, and we have some corkscrew things back here. We also have another spoon rest just in case. So I think all of that can stay, and that looks pretty nice and organized. And I think this drawer can kind of stay how it is. It really needs to be cleaned out. But again, it's just kind of like all our trivets and oven mitts. So we also need new ones of these, but that's all that lives in there. Again, this is kind of our like Tupperware and some appliances. We actually use a lot of this. We don't clutter. We have a special guest that just joined. He's actually been sleeping this whole time, so now he's interested. So I think we'll actually keep a lot of this. Our main go-to Tupperware are these glass ones. So it's hard to kind of navigate with this thing, but we make it work. These we keep, and also this plastic set we like to use. We do have a lot of these like black random containers, I think from like takeout and stuff. So I think I might eliminate some of these just because we have a lot. So I'm gonna try and see which ones go with which, because I think there's different sizes and different lids and stuff. And then we have a few of these like lunch meat plastic containers we've kept. So I think we're definitely covered between all of that. Seems like these go together. That's a fit for these ones. Yeah. Okay, so if we want to hold on to any, maybe we can just do these. So it's 1, 2. Maybe we'll do like 4 of these black ones. Oh, and we actually have, looks like 4 of these fitting lids. So those should go. And then again, we kind of had some random, this is one bigger one with I think this bigger lid that we don't need. So, and these 2 with this. So I think that works. We'll eliminate those. Yeah, because I think there was always one more lid than container. So I think that helps kind of narrow that down. I wish we had a better place for all our little like baggies. Maybe we can put those in the back. Because we do like having our measuring cups here. I feel like this bottle can go up with like, I feel like this used to be up with our like spices and sauces, but I might just move these over. And these are for like salad dressing. I like taking these, especially like to work. And we do like to use reusable bags as much as we can. These are kind of collection of those. I don't know if it makes sense. I think they kind of work where they're at because we don't use our crock pot too much. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back here actually. Again, our blender is down in the center part, but the attachments stay up here. And then we have this like chopper, which we really don't use that often. I feel like it's a lot more difficult, but still good to have. Our few mixing bowls, that's actually our only set of 3. So we want to hold on to those. We should have like a funnel, some random like tools for my KitchenAid up on this top. And it kind of just seems like the best place to put them. Maybe I can find another space for these just because we like to get to these glass pans a lot and they're kind of in the way sometimes. So we also have these little things called egglets, which we really don't use. Apparently you're supposed to be able to like crack an egg in it and boil it that way and then you don't have to peel. But we don't make boiled eggs that much and there's only 4 of them and it's kind of just a hassle. So if I don't get rid of those, I'll definitely put them somewhere else. And this one's a little bit smaller, so I'm gonna stack that one in. And we do typically use all of those sizes. So I think I can definitely find some other places for the stuff. So that's a little overlook here. Definitely helps actually just a little bit. It goes a long way. I know we have a bunch of room back here. So I just threw the KitchenAid stuff back there for now until I can organize a bit better. Since our cleaning stuff and like medicine, candle stuff is actually, I feel like that's just so separate. I really wanted to focus this video on like utensils, pots and pans, kind of the main stuff in our kitchen. And I feel like that's just like a whole another day's project. This video is already probably really long. So, and this is the final spread of everything we're gonna go ahead and get rid of. So I still think it's a pretty good amount. Definitely made some room for things and just got rid of some stuff that we're not using as much and got to replace it with some new stuff. So that is all for this kitchen reorganization, decluttering video. I hope you all enjoyed this and kind of going through some organization stuff, getting new products, getting rid of old products. Don't forget, if you're interested in trying Caraway, use my link below for 10% off through July 5th. Again, I definitely recommend it. So far, so good. I'm so excited to start using ceramic cookware. I hope this was motivational to maybe start organizing your kitchen a little bit differently or just fun to watch. Thanks for watching.